Hi, Cancer. I forgot to do your reading earlier in the week, so I guess we're doing it now. Actually, yeah. I actually ended up skipping over Cancer. Went straight from Gemini to Leo. My bad. That's alrighty. I can do it now. Monthly first, weekly later. Alright. Let's get into it, shall we? I hope you're all doing well. Haven card. Cool. Alright. How are we looking to start the week or the month off? What sort of energy we going into the month with? Okay. You've got a lot of things going on. You're sort of trying to do a lot all at once. Or, well, no. You're not even trying to. You just are successfully doing a lot of things at once. It's not a problem for you. You got this under control. A jack of all trades. Perhaps even a master of them. Let's see. I'm not really sure which one you want to be doing the most, though. Kind of. Yeah. Not really sure which one you want the most. Not making time for yourself. Not making time for others. Sort of workaholic energy. It's like you've got 4 different jobs. You don't know which one you want to keep the most. It's like maybe you could go full time in any of them. You just don't know which one you want to do it in, so you just keep doing all of them. Doesn't have to actually be the case, just an example. You're trying to do a lot of things. What's going on in your inner world? Makes sense. It's the same thing, basically. You continuing to try and figure out what it is that you actually want. Because this isn't really a problem for you, having to do a lot of things all at once. You're still in control of the situation. You're still able to do that. It's not a problem for you. It's just the only place that is kind of a problem for you, the only place where you're kind of struggling to put in the work is you figuring out what you actually want out of all of this. I'm tired. I just woke up. In past, what happened in the past? Okay. I guess in a way that what's happening now could be like your defense mechanism, your coping. It looks like you ended up letting go of something. Not just like, I don't know, this doesn't have to be the case. Again, it's just an example. You could have gone through a breakup. You didn't just end the relationship, you're over it. Whatever happened, you're over it. But it feels like while you were getting over it, you may have taken on all these things to help you deal with, or to help you get over it. am tired. Goodness gracious. Second half of the month, later half of the month. I have good news. It looks like you're going to end up realizing which one you want to do the most. You're going to settle into that one. You're more than likely going to let go of the others. This really feels like a work reading. If you're doing multiple jobs, or if you've got a job in school, whatever the case is, looks like you're going to prioritize one over the others. Not only does it make you happier, it ends up offering you more stability than the others as well. I love coffee. I love coffee. You seem like a workaholic, so you probably do too. You might know where I'm coming from. First half of the month, gosh, dang it. Oh. Never mind me, Cancer. Okay, yeah, the first half of the month is kind of just leading up to that second half, where you get a bit more serious about figuring out which one you want to do. Trying to think, well, it looks like you're putting more of a focus, with regards to how you're deciding, it looks like you're putting more of a focus on which one is offering you more stability. Happiness is kind of an afterthought. I do think you end up finding one that offers you a good mix of both, though. Again? I'm just gonna roll into this there. Okay. Hey, confirm what I said earlier. How it kind of seems like you're doing this sort of as a coping mechanism for your internal influences. It's you sort of needing to take time out to move on from something that happened recently, something that ended recently. Like a burst of movement, like that's how you're dealing with this. You know, rather than laying in bed moping, or getting drunk, or whatever the case, you're just doing something productive. Okay, stop. Goodness. Goodness, I can't wait for this cup of coffee to kick in. It's my first one of the day. Externally, okay. Looks like you're yeah. It just keeps coming back to the same thing, that I didn't want this. It wasn't good for me. I moved on. Gotta focus on something more important. Just a productive mindset. I wish I could offer more, but it's just simplest reading I've done in a while. Hopes and fears. not judging, but is it possible you ended things in a less than stellar way? It's like you're afraid that it's going to come back to bite you in the ass, basically. Like the way you handled the situation may not have been good, and you're going to have to deal with it later. Outcome. Stop. That's like 50 times now. I know I'm exaggerating, but it feels like it. Good gosh. Outcome. You end up getting the success. You're kind of... Okay. I thought there was something bad here. No, there's not. No, you end up learning how to handle the situation, how to take control, how do you say? You're able to very wisely manage your time and put effort only into the places that you need to put effort into. It ended up being a very successful and productive month for you. You're going to accomplish a lot this month. Come on, man. I haven't seen anyone yawn this freaking much. Goodness gracious, I don't know what's going on. Feels like I might have some kind of a problem at this point. The card came out. Maybe. This auto-adjusting camera. Yes, I get that there's a very bright spot behind me. You can still focus on my face. I'm not feeling any of these cards. No. Maybe? No. You just may not get an oracle card today, Cancer. Not for this month. It's not coming. No, okay. You're not getting an oracle card. Alright, Cancer, that was your reading for December. There wasn't a lot to say there, but if it resonated, I hope it helped. If it didn't, don't worry, it's not part of your story. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Peace be with you. Until next time.